everyone, it's Alicia on A Late with Alicia, and today I wanted to talk about my vision board. So I think vision boards are important because almost every single person that I've ever listened to, like motivational speaker wise, they all started out with a vision board or at least a list of their goals. And you can't see where you're going if you don't have a vision in your mind of what you want to complete in your life. Like if I were to die tomorrow, this is what I would want to do to complete in my life, my mission. What is it that I want to have other people take away from my time on this earth? Or it could, it doesn't have to be that drastic or dramatic. It just could be like, this is what I want to achieve this year or today. Most moms make it today, a to-do list for today. And I do. I have a command center upstairs in my kitchen, and every morning I write down, okay, today on my white dry erase board, I'll write down today I have to do laundry or print off this, and this for the kids, or work on sight words, or go to the library with the kids after school. Like there's a today to-do list. That can be your monthly cleaning to-do list. But your vision board should be things that's just personal for you of what I want to complete for me, things that I would like to accomplish, whether it's in a year or a few years. Most of the goals I have on this board, they are for the year, and a lot of them I've already been able to check off. So you can see on here that I have goals, and I have mine into categories. I have it split into all different ways, and I want to show you guys, walk you through how I made this, what I used, and how I separated the categories out, and just give you an idea of what my goals are. It's great to have this in a place that you go to every single day. So I work out in this room, so I already kind of go in this room for motivation, and I come in here and it's my office, so it's my personal space. It's decorated how I like it, has motivational quotes all around, and I have this board that I can see every morning when I want to work out or whatever time I work out. And it's good to have these goals in mind on a daily basis, because every decision you make will be towards these goals. So if I look for board games for my kids, and I know that I want my kids to learn this, and this, I'm going to try to look for board games geared towards those things. Or if I'm going to redecorate a room in my house, I have kind of a vision in mind of how I want it to look. So I have a category on here for house or for home. So that's a category, and every decision I make will be towards I might like this picture, but it doesn't fit the category, the theme I want that room to be. So I might not waste money on that purchase because it won't end up in the room. Things like that. So your daily one, it gears your thoughts towards meeting your goals on a daily basis. And two, it inspires you to keep trying and going forward and keep working towards the things in life that you really want. And then also it's just nice to have. A lot of people just make lists. And Steve Harvey says he keeps a list in his wallet that he wrote out, and he looks at that list every day or whatever he's upset or discouraged. And Oprah said that she had a little book, and she would write in her book every night before bed. And then some people are visual. I'm very visual. I like pictures. So I would print off all these pictures, and I like it to be glittery and pretty. And I'm going to have it in a way where I can see it visually every day. And I also like that it's because you can see they're all laminated, so I can take an expo marker and check it off. I like it that check mark. So I'm yay, I did it. Check it off. And then I can add to it, or I could just keep them up there. That way at the end of the year I can see all my check marks, and I'm yay, I did all these things. So yeah, I'm gonna go through how I made this and then talk about my goals if you guys want to stay tuned and hear them. So this is the cardstock I picked out. These are actually only 79 cents a piece at Michael's. Some of them are $1.50 or $2 depending on the pattern, or this glittery texture one, it was $1.49, and then these other ones were 79 cents. And then the tacks here, I just got at the Dollar Tree. It's a pack of a 200 tacks for $1. And then these are pictures that I picked out that I want to go on my vision board. Things that I picked out 2 of my favorite quotes, and then just things that I want to happen in life. Just my vision. It can be for the year. You can put short-term goals, long-term goals. Some people have a vision board that's a scrapbook, or they have written out goals, like writing sentences. They might just write out their goals and laminate it, or just have it on their phone, goals written out. But I'm a very visual person. I've always had a board like this of some kind when I was a teenager. I used to put like pictures of me and my friends, or I would put pictures of things that I wanted or goals. And then I started doing like a jewelry board, and then I had another one that was a vision board. I love these cork boards. They're very adaptable for any use, and I love this idea of doing a vision board. So I want to do something like this little pattern here, and my office, all my things are like pink and gold. I have a bunch of random pink and gold things. I have a bunch of stones and crystals, and I have, just for decor, I have like a salt lamp that's like kind of got some gold in it. And my the pattern of my curtains have like this navy blue color in them. I would just kind of line these up in the corners and take a tack and just tack it down. I like, you know, you can get tacks that are clear or black or have a different color like pink. I like that these are white. It gives it kind of like that tufted look. And you can even take the tacks and like go all the way around the border like this to give it like a tufted look on it. But lay out these two on the side first. And then with my other two sheets, what I'm gonna do is kind of like let them meet in the middle a little bit. So I will position them to where it looks like they're kind of meeting in the middle, to where they look squarish, and then I'll cut off the excess that doesn't fit. So yeah, to cut off the excess, you can either measure this and like exactly half it and put it in the middle, and then flip this paper over and then just draw your line. I just want to say it's super okay if your line isn't completely straight and isn't perfect, because you can always tuck it into this border here so you can't tell anyways. I tucked it in so you can't really tell, and just tack it down. And then we're gonna do the other side. Here it is, all installed and done. And these pieces that I cut out, I'm gonna keep just in case I do another project in this room. I might have like a photo wall, and I might add them to the photo wall to just be a little matchy. But yeah, some people just pick out just one straight color for the whole board, and you don't have to like really fuss with cutting out these pieces. Or you can, you know, try to do different patterns, and you can do 4 completely different patterns, however you want to do it. Or you can do like a map pattern. They have like a little map cardstock to where you can put like the map background and then just add in places on top of it of where you want to visit or travel. You can have like a workout section or a quote, or however you want. You can have it all even smaller, like smaller little boxes, to where like each section is categorized like into, you know, bigger categories. Like this is what I want for home, this is what I want for work, you know. Yeah, mine's not that categorized yet, but I haven't got started yet. So I might do one that's like for me, for family, for travel, for work. I'm not sure. But I have a bunch of like random things that I'd like to get started on. Like I'd like to get my daughter's room painted. I'd like to organize my garage. I would like to continue working on my family cookbook, and maybe get a cookbook and try out one new recipe each week. You know, just random goals that I have. I'm going to cut all these out and then start putting them on the board. Now that I have all of these things up on the board, I'm going to go into categories. Like I have, this category is home. This whole square, that's why I like that these are all color coded with different color backgrounds, because this is home, and then this is me, and then this is community, and then this would be like family. So my goals for home, obviously, like I want to paint Kenzie's room pink, and then she has gold dots I've already ordered to put up. This is kind of the schematic for my office. I want to paint my desk white. I already have the curtains. I already have this little workout center is already there. I would like to get this rug or a rug similar to it and paint my office similar to Kenzie's room. This is kind of how I want to redecorate my family room. I have like, my whole house is like blues and teals, and my living room upstairs is white and blue, so I'd like the family room to be something different. I really like this white and gray theme. And then these are pictures from my mom's yard. She's very, She's very into gardening, and I always used to love gardening with her when I was little. I love that she has all these different sitting areas. She's always outside doing something. And since we moved, I can't wait to decorate my yard over the summertime. And then here is like Hayden's little, I want to get a big slab and make this Lego station, like a Lego desk station for him in his room. And then like the color floor design I'd like if we ever redo all of the floors in the house. I really like the carpet downstairs, but if we do redo it, I like this floor tile. So that's home. And then in the center, I should have started with this. In the center, I have this, write the vision and make it plain. I think anything that you put into writing, you're putting out into the universe and you're gonna focus on it more and you achieve what you focus on. So I really like this quote. And then we're gonna go up to this is the my thing. One, I want to reach 100 subscribers this year. And I started this year at like 30. And so I'm ending the year at like right now at like 89 or something subscribers on YouTube. So that's great. That's a big improvement for me. I'm by no means want to be some kind of influencer or anything. I just want to share my mommy things. And 100 would be a lot. That's more than enough for me. And I appreciate everybody that stays tuned and wants to be part of my little community here. Beachbody has become so important in my life. I love Beachbody, so that's what that means, completing a 13-week program and then continuing on. And I'm officially a Beachbody coach. I'm coaching people and looking for more people to coach. So on top of being a nurse, I'm also a fitness coach. So that's really important to me, and I want to continue on with this journey into Beachbody. And I've also developed a lot of friendships and relationships with people that I'm in Beachbody with my personal coach. And so yes, I like the community and fitness part of it. This is just a sample of a devotional. I do morning devotionals every day. I've already completed 2 of them and I'm on my 3rd one right now. I love doing these devotionals, but I also have this on here because it represents book, and I made a goal for myself to read 30 minutes a day so I can see how many books I can read if I read 30 minutes a day. One, just for brain health and increasing brain function and effectiveness, and also it decreases your chances of getting Alzheimer's, or if you have Alzheimer's as a gene, it decreases your chances of that having an early onset. And like there's so many different parts of brain health that reading can do for you, so that's a goal. This is more about just self-care. I have a morning routine and nighttime routine that I want to keep up with. I do have psoriasis, so I feel like I get a rash on like my arm or my face every once in a while, and I can't stand that. So I need to get better about making sure I lotion and put my creams on, and I'm just like keeping up with my morning and night routine. This is just a picture of me just because it's the me section, and I was I don't know, really fit. I had like a 4-pack in that picture and I was really proud of it. So, and then car, this was my old car. I kind of want to go up to an SUV again. I went down to a small car. I get 40 to the gallon. I love my little car because I do a lot of traveling back and forth to family and whatnot from here. But I would like to go back up to some kind of SUV eventually. So that's a goal. I don't know if I want to do that right now. But then I have family. I would just like to go back to the beach. I'd like to try more cooking recipes. I'd like to find a cookbook I can make like one new recipe every other day or something, and do that. I'd like to go see the Blues since that's big for this area. Silver Dollar City was a goal, but maybe Disney World or something could be on there now. Just going to a Cardinals game. I've never been to one. My mom goes to them all the time and she's obsessed, so I'd like to go to a Cardinals game. This is more about family game nights. Like we do like fun Fridays, but with my work schedule, sometimes it's fun Friday, sometimes it's super Saturday. So I'd like to have like every Friday night be family game night with my kids, and then Saturdays be like the super Saturday, the day that we go out and do something, instead of doing something after school in the evening when it's dark. Then this is learn to read. I have both my kids, of course, advancing them in their reading skills. And then messy room. I didn't know if I should put this in my category or in theirs, because I have a goal. Like I'm writing a children's book right now, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm almost completely finished with it, and I found someone that might be able to illustrate the book, and I'm just excited that I could potentially have a book out there that I was the author of, and I can continue on in a book series. This was my favorite children's book as a kid, The Messy Room. And so one, I have a goal of reading my kids a night-night story every night before bed. We already kind of do that. But two, I want to finish my children's book. And then this is the community tab. Like, I really wanted to like host a Christmas party this year, which we did, so I can check that off. Meet my neighbors, which I have, and the lady across the street is wonderful. I say good morning to my neighbor on the left of me every morning. This is our new church since we moved. I really used to love the church that we had before. They were great with the kids, had a great youth community program. So that's really why we stuck with it. And I started going to that specific church in 2012, I believe, when me and my best friend used to go every day. Or every Sunday. We used to go every Sunday together, and then we'd go out with our kids and have lunch together after church. And that used to be our thing until I started the nursing program. And then we kind of just, with nursing school and studying, and I was working 2 jobs. I was working one day at one hospital and another day at another hospital, and then school, and of course studying and being a mom, all the things. I just felt like I didn't have time. But then, since we moved, I haven't got a new church home yet, so I really like this one, and there's a few others I've tried. We'll see. And then this is just an award thing that they used to do at my other job before we moved. It would be like spirit for a person that was like the most spirit, raised the most spirit in their, department. And I really liked this idea. I always wanted to be that person, but I can always just try to get there. And I don't need an award or anything, but I would like to be able to have better relationships with people at work and just have a better work life in general. I think everybody wants that, a place that they go to all the time. So yeah, those are my goals. That's not all of them. There's so many I've already accomplished that I've taken off for this year, and I still want to add more to it. But yeah, that's my vision board. I like the visual quality. If you guys want to do a vision board of some kind, I really encourage you do it. It makes you keep in mind all the things that you want to have. So yes, create a vision board, write the vision, and make it plain. So those of you who have stayed to the end, I always do like a funny story or share a mommy story or mommy fail or something. And the only one I could think of when it came to this vision board would be my kids and their Santa Claus lists. So usually, they'll ask me for things all year long. Like, you'll all hear about what they want for Christmas starting in January, right after Christmas, for the next Christmas. And I'm like, I'm not going to remember that, Kenzie or Hayden. I'm not going to remember that. And so, what they started doing was kind of like this, their own little vision board. They see that mommy has a vision board and that I put pictures all over it. So then Hayden and Kenzie started doing the same thing. They both have a dry erase board in their bedrooms. And Kenzie used to take things that she wanted. She'd draw a picture of it, color it in, and then she'd cut it out and put it on her dry erase board. And then she kind of they would fall off or she'd lose them. So then she got a little pink notebook and she started keeping all the pictures of the toys that she wanted. She would color them and draw and color them, cut them out, and she put them in this little pink notebook. And then it's her her Santa Claus list, so that I don't forget her Christmas list. And Hayden started doing the same thing. He has a Toy Story pouch, a Ziploc Toy Story pouch. It came with an old backpack or something. And so he started drawing pictures and cutting them out the same way, putting them in that little pouch. And now he just has it full of so many drawings that just kind of became his drawing pouch. So now, and it's funny because they have their own little versions of their vision boards, which I think is really cute. And anytime they want something, they'll go hand me a stack of, here's all my papers, here's all my pictures that I drew, and that's my Christmas list. So then we started, we got a little 10 metal mailbox at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys have seen those. They're only $1. They're really cute. So I got those and I was like, okay, we open them one year and then they put all the things that they want inside that mailbox and close it. So that little mailbox is their Christmas list for Santa, but it's also their little vision boards. So yeah, there's an idea. Get your kids interested in doing a vision board. You're never too young to start early.